Welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the channel, Kings. Oh my gosh. In today's video, the art of apologizing, it is so key. We need to deal with it. How do you exactly get yourself to be forgiven? Because we all make mistakes in relationships. So nobody's perfect. Your girl is not perfect. So, but when you do something wrong, how do you get her to come to the point where you guys are even again, where you guys are sweet again? Everything just comes back to normal. It's an art, and that's what I'm going to show you in today's video. So if this is the kind of video you want to see, then keep watching. If today is your first time, welcome. This is a platform for men, and here I unveil women to the men who love them. And of course, we also talk about self-development and self-improvement tips for men in general, because you have to love yourself first before you can transfer love to a woman. You get what I mean? All right, so let's get straight into what to do exactly when we want to apologize to make sure that our relationships are strong and all that. Okay, so learning how to apologize, because we all make mistakes, can be so crucial to the health of our relationship. It can make or mar a relationship. No, don't get me wrong. There are people who are in relationships where nobody's they apologizing. Everybody's, of course, you see some of those relationships or marriages that are just not ideal, but they are still together. So because they are still together, people think that that's success. That's not success. So I'm not talking about apologizing just because for fancy. After all, we are getting on. If you really want to enjoy your life, be in a relationship, then these are the tips that you need to adhere to. We all have made mistakes at one point or the other. We are still going to keep making mistakes because perfection is boring. As humans, it can't be perfect. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do, if you found out that okay, your girl is resentful, she's not happy, she has kept insisting about this thing that you do that she doesn't really like, the first thing to do is acknowledge your mistakes. Now it gets so bad. See, it's very, very, on what they call it now. It's not nice when you see guys who just brag about their mistake.
Oh my gosh, what is there after all? This, that. So person have done this, not a big deal. You should, forget those things.
No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. You must be able to say, okay, I understand now that I hurt you, right? You must be able to own up to your actions. Take responsibility for them. Like, okay, I did this and I didn't mean to, right? And you don't have to rub it in like,
Why are you still carrying this? Why are you still remembering this? I thought we have passed it.
how do we pass it when you do not even acknowledge that you did something wrong? You know what I mean? So that's the first step. Own up to the fact that I was wrong, and because you're hurt by it, I really, really take responsibility for this. You know what I mean? And you have to be sincere. It has to be heartfelt. It has to be that, see, you know that she will know whether you're sincere or not. She will know. So if you're admitting you're wrong comes off, fluffy, she's gonna know that he's just saying it for saying sake, and you don't want to be that guy. Okay. The second thing you're supposed to do to make sure that your apology is authentic is offer a heartfelt apology. That's it. So, how do you offer a heartfelt apology? Express the fact that you regret your actions. That's what to do. So, oh, I regret my actions. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't know it to affect you in this way. You know what I mean? And also, do it without blaming anybody. Don't try to say, if not that, so and so did this. That was why I now. No, don't blame anybody. Don't shift any blames. Don't try to make it look like, oh, it's not entirely your thing. Remember, the first thing you're supposed to do is to own up to the fact that I can see now that I made a mistake, which is number one, acknowledging you're wrong. Okay. This second part is apology, heartfelt. I know I'm wrong. I regret it. And then focus on how you can make it right. Apologize that you regret it. Apologize without trading any blame. And apologize by making sure that you want to ensure that you guys are good again. Heartfelt apology. You have to mean it. Remember, you have to be sincere. Human beings are spirit beings, okay? We can tell when our partner is not sincere. It's not going to keep by it, if you know what I mean. We take it to the third point. Listen to her own perspective about what happened. So many men do this. Oh, forget it. We've done this. Shebi have apologized. So no, she still wants to talk because she wants you to get exactly what about that action affected her and how it made her feel. You might be shocked how much she has been hurting. You might be shocked that she has gone days already crying all night without you noticing. You might be shocked that she has had to lose working hours or stop picking phone calls for some people that are very important, or even lose money on deals just because of that hurt. So don't put it outside. She might have done some extreme things because of the hurt she was feeling, and you brushing it aside made it even worse. So you have to listen to her perspective. It will help you understand how deep what you did affected her, and so that you can make sure that your resolve is solid. Your relationship matters, so you don't have to handle these things academically. I've said the first point, acknowledge that you are wrong and be sincere about it. Secondly, give a heartfelt apology without throwing blames, accepting your regret, and making sure that you want to make sure that you guys are moving forward. Thirdly, listen to her own part of the bargain. I know that some men will say, oh, if you listen to her, she keep talking. Allow her to talk. Don't even try to talk or explain. Just accept, listen to her tell you the impact of your action on her. Okay? Then number four, make a plan on how you guys are going to make sure that that doesn't happen again because you value your relationship. Have a plan together with her. A plan could be, okay, how do we make sure that this doesn't happen again? Right? You guys have to plan it. A plan could also be, this has happened so many times. This time around, can we go for counseling? Can we meet a therapist? So you guys have to work together. It shows that you're committed to making sure that this doesn't happen again. A plan can even be, how do we rebuild trust in our relationship? Conscious things you want to do as a couple to make sure that this doesn't, whatever happened doesn't happen again. That's a plan. So a plan is not just verbose. It has to be committed. It has to be specific. It has to be, okay, what these are the things I'm not going to do anymore. I'm going to change my behavior. I'm not going to ever say this again. I'm not going to ever do this again. I'm not going to ever go there again. I'm not ever going to talk to this person again. You know what I mean? It has to be specific. Change of behavior, it has to be specific. And it has to be also, it can be something like, okay, let's seek help. So let's agree right now that we're going to see a counselor together. We're going to see a therapist together. It can also mean, okay, these are things we're going to do just to make you know that I trust you, just to make you know that I want us to rebuild the trust we have for each other. So it has to be conscious. Then the other point is make sure you make a commitment to follow up on your promise. Follow up on your promises. You can't just apologize, acknowledge, apologize, listen to her perspective, plan that you're going to change behavior, you're going to do this and that, and then the next minute you're back to square one. You're a human being, you're a whole human being. So you have to be committed to this relationship, and how to show it is by actually doing the things you say you will do. If you promise that you're going to change your behavior of certain things, you're going to stop something, you have to clearly stop it. If you agree that you're going to go together to see a therapist, you have to commit to doing it. In fact, you have to be the one pioneering. Okay, let's go, make the call, book the appointment, go there. That is the only way she's going to rebuild trust and say, oh, okay, I can see that she's really changed. You know what I mean? You don't have to play with this. This is really, really key. See, enough of the
We're not married anymore.
We are separated.
We are divorced.
that is so still. We don't want to hear them again in 2023 and beyond. Okay. So building your relationship, you're going to feel very incomplete if you ever lose this relationship. So why not build it? Build it. You become a hero in your own story when you can build something and make it exactly how you want. You can create your own safe haven. You don't leave anything to chance. Your girl is not like anybody's girl. It's not like your guy's girlfriend. It's not like your guy's wife. Don't compare her to anybody. Do these things, these 5 steps, and if you have tried them and you have success, I want to hear your success story. Click in the description and send me an email to let me know, and I'm going to share your testimony here, anonymous or FaceTime if you want it. And the main thing is that we are going to build a community of men who are happy first, who are not dealing with mental pressure, and who are whole in themselves and find love and enjoy it all through life. Okay, so because what else are we living for? What else are we living for? We want to be happy. Okay. All right. So making a mess relationship can be really difficult. But see, if you follow these 5 steps, there is no way you're not going to get success. So why not start the journey now? This came to you for free. This is free advice that you get on this channel, okay? And on YouTube in general. So why not? Take the chance and try one more time. If you're one of those who are saying, I've tried everything I want, have you tried all these 5 things? Tell me, have you? go ahead and try it. Okay, I'm here to listen to your testimony, and I want to win with you. I want to be happy when you are happy. Okay, thank you for watching, and make sure you check out all these other videos also, and let's talk later. Okay, bye.